I just kind of did. I didn't say anything, and neither did they. It was just like breathing for a minute there. And then a voice came through the phone, and it was higher pitched. It wasn't the man's, and it sounded panicked. Please don't let him come back. The line cut. And then I hear the elevator ding, so I look over. Doors opened. Nobody was inside. The number on the elevator said 5, which did not make any sense to me because we don't have 5 floors. We don't even have 4 floors. As I was looking at that, I started to hear footsteps coming behind me. They sounded like they were coming from behind the desk, and then there's a door, and then there's a hallway that only employees use. And so I could hear them coming through that little hallway. They were slow, and then it stopped when I got to the door. I checked the cameras, empty, nothing was there. Then I heard some knocking, soft, 3 taps, and I just kind of sat there. I didn't move. I held my breath. Then a voice came through the door and it said, "Why did you answer?" And it was the same voice that I heard over the phone. I ran. I grabbed all of my stuff. I went out the doors. I did not go back to that hotel. I was done with that job. I tried looking up the hotel later on. No listing. It was like it never existed. I could not find it anywhere. However, here's the part that I can't explain. About a month ago, I was driving on the highway and I began to pass this hotel. I told myself to keep driving, but my curiosity got the best of me, so I pulled into the parking lot and I parked. I was almost wanting to prove to myself that this was normal, so I parked and went on inside. Nobody was at the desk. However, there was a key card printed out, and it was sitting there on the counter, and it said room 475.